So it's something like a desire. Something you desire, something you want. Okay. In my presentation today, I'll be talking about proposals, how they are managed, and the types of them. I've divided my presentation into 3 divisions. First, I'll talk about the definitions and the types of it. And second, I'll be talking about the internal forms we use in Royal Parsons. And third, we'll talk about the submission procedure. Let's start with the definition of the proposal. Mainly, the proposal is an agreement between 2 parties on a certain service for an agreed period of time. We mainly have 2 types of proposals. We have major proposals and minor proposals. The major proposals may consist of different aspects of engineering, and the minor proposals might be like conducting a small session for a particular client. Next, we move to the internal forms and estimate prior to submission. We have 3 main forms. It's bid no bid form, project initiation form, and risk classification form. The bid no bid form is like taking a decision whether we bid to that project or not. For minor proposals, we have to complete those 3 forms. It doesn't take time, so we just complete the forms and proceed with the project. But for the major proposals, we need to take management approval whether to bid that project or not. If the decision is to bid, we continue with the other forms. If the decision is not to bid for any reasons, maybe we are not capable to do that project, so we won't continue. We'll do only the bid no bid form, and we'll send a regret letter to the client stating that we are not able to do that project. We are not able to participate in that project. And the rest forms, the project initiation form, it lists the project details. The risk classification form lists what risks we might have in that project, whether in the place, whether in the site, whether with our staff, if there are any risks related to that project. Finally, I'll end up with the submission procedure. Once we finish, I'm sorry, I forgot the point of, there is an estimate. After we finish the forms, there is an estimate. We calculate the man-hours spent in that project into the rate of disciplines or engineers who will be working in that project. The cost we get will be our cost to the client, and that way we'll come to the end of the project. Not the project, I mean the proposal. We will send an official commercial proposal to the client stating that this is our cost for this project. The proposal, the commercial proposal will also include the terms and conditions. So we can't just proceed with the project without stating any terms and conditions. So they will be familiar what are our terms and conditions, our cost, and everything related to that project. Once that's agreed, we will start doing the project with them. To summarize, I may not have covered everything in proposals because it's a big, it's a wide area, but in brief, I can say Royal Parsons is paying a great attention to proposals because it's a basic business in Oman. It gets us business to the company and to Oman. Any questions?
Thank you. Yes?
Yes.
What are the other forms basically used for the proposal?
Again?
What are the other forms you use before submission of the proposal itself, during the bid no bid stage?
Those are the main 3: bid no bid, project initiation, risk classification. We have
Because that's actually,
contract.
before that there's actually the bid phase, bid or no bid phase. So in that part that's the bid form, but is there any other forms available
No.
to follow it,
No,
for sure?
these are the only one. There is also contract checkout, contract sign-off checklist.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Contract sign-off checklist,
Alright.
and I forgot the single one. But there are other two forms, but
Yeah.
these are the three main forms.
Yeah, and these things go to this stage.
Did, sorry, did all these proposals covered by budget or just it is open?
It depends on the type of the project.
Yeah, what I mean, before you starting the proposal, if they, define the budget, or we can say it, give you exactly the budget for this proposal, or it is open budget for these proposals?
That will come in the estimate stage.
Okay.
We calculate the estimate and our engineers rates their man hours, how many man hours they will spend in that project, and then we can calculate the estimate.
This is the question. How you calculate the hours? How, like, do you know how many hours they will take?
The discipline heads, they provide us the hours. Yeah.
Okay,
So they will know
the
that-
feedback
that-
from them.
Yes, like senior engineer, because these.
Not the rate, it's
Yes,
different rate.
yes, different rates for each. But the discipline heads will give us only the man hours.
So you are getting the feedback from the other disciplines, and
Yes,
then you are
yes.
estimating,
Yes,
doing
and
this.
we do the
And
estimate.
that rate is standard for all clients, or is different
No,
depending
it's
on the
standard,
clients?
it's standard.
This is standard?
It's different only for foreigners and for,
Okay.
people.
But for the other side to the client, it will come as a standard also,
It's
whatever the client?
But the client won't see our rates. He'll just get the complete cost, the total cost.
Because I thought, for example, like video, they have different rates, Oxy, they have other rates.
No,
No,
it's
all
all the same.
have same.
It's all
The same, but the company gets the same rate with the client?
yes.
And should we approve
You
these
mean Omanis
rates?
and non-Omanis?
For Oman, you say?
It depends on their designations.
Yeah, but
With the senior, with the engineers, with the junior engineers.
But this rate is approved from clients, yes? Or
They
it is
don't know
not?
the rate.
They know,
They don't know.
they didn't know.
They do-
We give them the total cost.
Oh.
Any more questions? Thank you.
okay, thanks.
Thank you.